Hello everyone, we're back with another video from Botanica Real, and we're going to be checking out some of the trees that I have here in my yard. Specifically, we're going to be talking about this one. This right here is a maple. It's what's called an autumn blaze maple tree, and it's a cross between the silver maple and the red maple. So the question is, does this tree live up to its name? It's called Autumn Blaze, and I believe it does. I mean, look at the real bright red and greens, the orange, the fall colors. That's the only reason why actually I bought this tree. Actually, there's two reasons. One, because it grows pretty fast and it provides a lot of shade. But as you can tell in the pictures, like, this is the real color of this tree. I bought it, it was about 8 feet tall, and it grew about almost 2 feet this year. So it's pretty fast growing. It grows up to 40-50 feet tall. It's really cold hardy. I live in zone 8A, so I have nothing to worry about. It says it can go down to -30 degrees. It's deciduous, so it drops all its leaves, obviously. As you can see, they're starting to, go into its stage of dormancy. It is a great looking tree. It's a fast growing tree. Some of the negatives of this tree is that it has aggressive root system, so you have to watch out for foundations and structures that are nearby. Another one is that it's known to have weak branches, so you kind of watch it as it grows. You should always be taking care of your trees and your landscape, to make sure everything is safe and everything. There's another Japanese maple I have. This is a small maple, compared to the other one. That one's gonna be 40-50 feet tall. This one, I'm sure, is not gonna get over 12-15 feet. I kind of think it might be blood good. I'm not 100% sure. I know it's not what the label said, but it's a real nice tree. It has to be in shade or filtered light, so it's in the perfect spot next to the fence. It gets shade most of the time. During the summer, it does get some direct sunlight, but not for too long. But it is enough to burn the leaves, so they are very sensitive. I wouldn't put any Japanese maple that's in zone A out in the open. In the spring, this tree, the leaves come out really red, real bright red, but then they go green in kind of late spring through summer, and then in the fall they get red maroon again. This Japanese maple gets filtered light from this larger tree that's on the other side of the fence. It's a Crape Myrtle, but it's south of the Japanese maple, so it creates filtered light, which allows that Japanese maple not to get sunburned. This Crepe Myrtle is around 25 feet tall. It does have fall color. Right now it's currently yellow orangey in mid-November basically, but it also has winter interest. All Crepe Myrtles have these little flowers. They could be red, purple, pink. This one has pink flowers, which bloom from midsummer till late October sometimes, depending on the weather. You could see that it's a multi-trunk tree. It has winter interest. It also sheds the top layer of the trunk, and kind of creates a mess, but I think it looks kind of nice. Some of the negatives with Crepe Myrtles are ants. Probably if you see ants, that means that you more than likely have aphids. Aphids produce a sticky sweet substance that ants like to harvest. So if you see ants, more than likely there's aphids, and they're pretty hard to get rid of, especially with a tree this size. Another thing is that they get some type of mildew on them, but overall it's not really a big issue. These trees they hold up well, they look nice, and they do sucker quite a bit, but you could mow over that and don't have to worry about it. But anyway, this is another video from Botanica Real. Out.